Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Valiant Wings. This is part of their Aiframe Extra series. It's already 11th book, as you can see it's written here, and we have the whole issue dedicated to the Falklands War, so 2nd April to 14th of June 1982, and well, this is the final shape of this book, so it means you are getting exactly the same stuff if you're ordering it from Valiant Wings website or any good model shop. And as you can see, we even have the price tag here. It's 14.95 British pounds, so it's quite, I would say, standard price for this type of the book from this publishing house, but it's still interesting to see what is inside, because here on the cover we have the notes that there are history pages, profiles, and some models, and of course we are going to open it and check what is included here. So first of all, I have to know that the printing format is the soft cover, so as you can see it's not that thick publication, I would say, but still we get plenty of pages. I think there are something of the 80 pages or a bit more, and if we open it I will have to close the lenses so that you won't be blinded by this bright white color. So the main feature of this book is that we get the historical photos combined together with the builds, and you can see it straight away on the first pages. So here you can see black and white shots, and there are the models which are included, and of course we have also the markings. So everything starts with the history, and here you'll find not only the photos but also the maps of the movements of those armies, and also how the various types of the armament were used. As you can see here, we have mainly the aircraft and the ships, and as far as you can see we have the cover printed photos as well. So this was the time when we had the cover film already available, so that's why we have some of the photos in this I would say more useful format. And why I'm saying more useful, because usually such books are coming in handy in order to copy some weathering ideas, maybe also some diorama ideas. And here we move on to the first build. It's the famous Skyhawk, and you can see that it's in 1/72 scale from Airfix, and of course it's assembled by Libero. So the main feature of this type of the article from Valiant Wings is that we get some detailed photos, and also we get extensive article explaining on which methods, which I would say special treatments were applied to this model. As you can see, we have even the clamps for the fuselage assembly, and the whole article takes several pages as far as you can see. So we even have some verdict which gives you an opinion about the kit itself. Here we continue with another Skyhawk, and I'm not sure where this one is coming from. I think it is also from Airfix, or maybe it's the same model, right? It's just the camouflage being applied. That's why I was surprised that we actually get the second Skyhawk, but we also get the helicopter. So this one is the Wessex HU-5, and this one is coming from Italy in 1/72 scale. And obviously such build will be a bit more tricky because of the Italy plastic, and I think it's not a secret for anyone. Next we continue with the Mirage. This one is even more interesting because it's a model suite in 1/72 scale. And for those wondering if we get some different scales, first of all let's check those profiles. As you can see, we have different markings, and then we will see another build which is actually done in 1/48 scale. So here we have the Mirage 3, and actually this one is coming from the Kinetic as far as I remember, and it's built by Steve Evans. So as you can see, we have here a bit more sophisticated project due to the more possibilities with help of this scale. And as you can see, a lot of things are copied actually. I'm not sure if some aftermarket was used here. As far as I saw, none of the PE parts were applied in the cockpit. Maybe they were. Here you can see the color printed PE parts, so maybe this is something what is worth having, especially if you plan to open the canopy on your aircraft. And next we have another Kinetic kit. This one is IA-858. It's Pucara, famous turboprop, and as you can see, it is also quite a nicely weathered aircraft. And I think all of these camouflages are actually giving you a great opportunity to play with the weathering overall. And well, the kinetic kit is quite good as far as I've heard from the reviews and from the builds which I saw. So as you can see, a lot of stuff going on here, because you get various features copied in the standard plastic, so you don't have to invest a bit more. And well, I can see there are some issues with the clear part, something was scratched. But here we continue with another interesting thing. This is a Sea Harrier. So this aircraft kit is coming from Tamiya, and obviously this is not completely new release. I think it was released in 70s or 80s, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but well, it will have its own implications in case you are expecting a lot of features. This is not something where you will get them. As you can see, there is a lot of scratch building going on, so this is something what you cannot avoid if you would like to get I would say notable result in such scale. And believe me, all of these changes are actually noticeable on the aircraft, because in 1/48 scale this is already well, I would say something what is visible without even taking the careful look at the model. And as you can see, the camouflage is also very weathered, and I can see there are various painting techniques were applied in order to replicate this paint fading. And this is really cool, because again, in 1/48 scale it makes the difference, and as you can see, the whole appearance of the model is noticeably more realistic, I would say. And well, I think our author did a really great job here. As you can see, we even have the list of the paints used, and we have the references list as well. So this is quite an extensive report of the build, so definitely should be useful for some build ideas. And then we return to the markings, and as for the markings, I just would like to say that well, we have here plenty of those, but those are mainly just the side profiles. So if you're expecting the fully detailed profile or marking option or marking guide for the camouflage, then you have to check your references or maybe Google a bit. But I think it's a good thing for making a choice on what you would like to copy on your aircraft, because as you can see, there are plenty of different options. And they cover not only the airplanes but also the helicopters as well. So that's why I'm saying it's a very handy thing in case you would like to avoid the out-of-the-box markings. And we even have the some of the Fiat aircraft here, and of course C-130 as well. So how many pages? 82, as you can see there on the bottom. And again, on the even on the last page or on the rear cover, let's say we have some of the black and white shots. So authors or publisher decided to use all of the space available, and I have to say that these shots are quite interesting. And again, be careful, try to check all of those details on those photos, because there are a lot of interesting tweaks you can copy on your builds as well. As for the whole book, it should be already available, but I would recommend to hurry up because they get sold out really quickly. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such release, so do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. And if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.